Hi, everybody. It's time for this week's Monday Motivation. Let's get started. This week, it is all about celebrating the partnerships around you, celebrating the connections you have with the universe, celebrating the connections yet to come, the new situations, the new people, the new opportunities coming into your life. This week, we are celebrating the partnerships that you have, the ones that have brought you joy and life and comfort, the ones that have brought you lessons. Perhaps it was a connection you didn't really like, or it turned out to be toxic in a way, but that's okay. You needed to go through that. You needed to have that toxic situation so that you could improve, so you could realize what was right, what was wrong, what you really needed, and what you really don't anymore. So this is a part of your growth spirit. This is part of your growth path, the growth opportunities that are around you. So this week, celebrate. And there's so many ways for you to celebrate. You could go and you could tell people how happy you are. You could throw a party. You could go shopping. You could go for a walk. Whatever it is you need to do to celebrate and nurture yourself, that's what we want you to do this week. Whether it's going for a massage, whether it's going to a spa, whatever it is that means to you. But whatever it is, it must include the following. It has to be in an environment you're not normally in. So in other words, if you're going to go walk around outside, great, because if you spend all your days inside staring at your computer, that would not be celebrating. Speaking of that, whatever it is you're going to do to celebrate must not include computers, phones, or televisions. In other words, no electronics, no connection to the internet rather. It is just about being in your true self, in that place of how the environment was, how the world was before all of this electronics, before all of the social media, before all of those things that have driven us in a new direction, or that have vibrated us up, or caused controversy, or caused nervousness because of all the information overload. We want you to disconnect for that for a week and celebrate who you are. Celebrate all the things that you have become. Celebrate what's happened in the last 12 months, whatever happened in 2025, whether it was good, bad, or indifferent, does not matter. The point is, you needed to go through all of that to have the growth that you needed to be where you are now. And we want you to celebrate that. Celebrate who you are. Celebrate your worthiness. Celebrate your connection to all of the people, all the places in your life. Celebrate your connection to the vibration that you have, and the vibration that's going to bring you more joy, more abundance, and more happiness moving forward. Celebrate all of the things in your life. This is the week to do that and to be proud and happy of all of those things. Now, if this past year has been one of great, we want to say sadness or disconnection or lessons, celebrate that too. Because again, we want to say, as we said sooner, you had to do that in order to get where you are now. You had to be in a place to go through that experience so that you could have the growth you needed. Some of you, we needed to hit you over the head and really cause, we want to say, pain and angst so that you would see that you were in the wrong place. Because so many people get caught up in the fog of a situation that is completely toxic, but they feel like it's okay, like it's being comfortably uncomfortable in some way. We don't want that for you this year. We want this year to be completely different. We want this year to be one of love and light and happiness. We want this year to be one where you're celebrating joy and celebrating who you are. If you need help with celebrating who you are, turn to us and ask. All you need to do is close your eyes and ask the universe, Jerome's, what do I need to do to celebrate myself? What do I need to do to bring the celebration into my life? What do I need to do to bring new happiness in? And be sure to take deep breaths and allow the information to come in, and just have your brain be quiet about it. Try to turn off the noise, because the more analytical you are about these things, when you're asking the question, the less likely it is you're going to hear it. Because we sometimes speak in a very quiet voice, because we don't need to be loud, we just need to be quiet and piercing in some way. And even though quiet and piercing may seem as opposites, those of you who hear us all the time know exactly what it is that we are saying. So this week, be in celebration of who you are, what you are, all the things that you have brought into your life, and all the things that are coming ahead. It's very simple.